Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Defeating the Blank Page podcast. I'm your host, Joey the JAG. And today on episode 4, we're going to be talking about my very own manhwa webcomic and the process of making it. But this is just an introduction. This is just a way for you to understand why I'm doing these videos into a documenting podcast format. I was going to drop a video on Friday, but that didn't happen. I had things happening beyond the scope of what I wanted to drop on Friday. So instead, I'm dropping it on Monday, meaning there won't be a Friday drop this week instead. So let's get on with the video, and I hope you enjoy it. Please leave a like, subscribe, and comment below what is your very favorite webcomic right now. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you, and I appreciate all of you.
Welcome to Defeating the Blank Page podcast, smashing creative blocks, one page at a time. Hosted by Joey The JAG, creator of Supernova Slam.
Okay, so I don't want this video to be too long. I really promise that. If you want longer videos, let me know and I'll do longer videos. If you want shorter videos, let me know and I'll do shorter videos. But I like to do videos like these that are just based upon my very own creative mind and how I see things in my own creative pursuits. Because sometimes you are waiting for someone out there, just like me, trying to uncover and reveal these creative pursuits because it may help you on your creative journey. I'm not here to teach. I'm not here to tell you how to do things. I'm here just like you, fear of the blank page, struggling to overcome artistic art block and how to overcome it little by little in order to create amazing art, amazing projects. I have done many comics when I was in elementary and middle school. I would do comics on my journal, and eventually it got to the point where I was so obsessed with drawing comics that I had to stop. My parents told me to stop, my teachers told me to stop, and I sort of kept going, but then it got to a certain point that it's very unrealistic of me to keep doing something that no one's going to really enjoy. Because at the time, the people that I had were my friends, my teachers, and my family, right? Those three components telling me, what are you doing, right? Just kind of pushed me away from it. But there's one person that should always, always, always have the momentum to keep going, and that's yourself. That's me in this case. And in my defense, I will say that I didn't understand how to articulate for myself me. And it's hard to be able to articulate for yourself you when you can't really talk to yourself alone. You can't really look in the mirror and talk to yourself like how I'm doing right now in a video. So I thought, you know what would be really, really good? For me to document in a podcast format the process of making my very own webcomics instead of just promising and saying this, saying that. So you guys can see the struggles and the successes of me making a webcomic. My goal is to make my own universe, my own world of comics. And through comics, I want to do other ventures in the artistic realm of artistry. And that goes from many types of art ventures or venues of this type of thing. There's many ways we can go. I mean, video games, animation, stop motion, you name it. But that's just one stop before we even get to the goal line. And my goal here is to be able to create the process of making something with you out there watching and listening and enjoying it and also learning from it without the pressure of being good or not good. This is a place where you don't have to be good or you don't have to be bad, or you could be good and just enjoy it. I'm not here to ridicule you or be mean to you or be rude to you. I'm here to let you know your opinion and your creativity is what makes you you. And how you see things and how you want to do things, go out there and do them. Even though they might be a struggle, that's why I do these videos in the first place. Because I struggle. And I struggle to look at the fear of the blank page. And one thing about me is that when I finish a project, that's it. The project's done. I don't have the momentum to keep on going and going and going and going and going the next 20 years. Instead, I got to learn to understand, sit back, enjoy, and then keep going. And that is something that I'm learning now. And so I want to go back to a place where I feel so in tune with the creative mindset. I'm a person that loves anime. I love video games. I love art. I love, watching people do amazing things. I also enjoy movies. I like listening to music, different types of music for different moods. I'm huge on those things. And those things are but a fraction of the things I love. One thing, and this is the thing, the catalyst that really propels me into writing my own webcomic, and that is a coming of age story. And a coming of age story is something that I've never done ever before. And the reason why I've never done it is because I've never known how to do it. Because when you're writing or drawing a story about a character that's growing up from a child to adult, it's hard, especially because you're creating something that doesn't exist. So using what you know and what you have known for years and implementing it into a world that could exist or may not exist, that is the key. And a coming of age story is what Supernova Slam is about. I want to create a world, a universe that is an overgulfing world. Because for a long time, I always had this idea of so many characters, and each character has their own story. For example, I have this theory that right now, at this very moment, there's someone like me talking about a podcast about, I don't know, doing comics, just like me. But this person is in Europe or Japan or Australia or Russia, right? Similar mindset, similar way of talking, similar way of doing things, right? Just in a different part of the world. They have their own story, they have their own backgrounds, they have their own environment, their own worlds, and that's sort of the principle of Supernova Slam. This universal realm of possibilities. And so getting into this point and finding something that's really passionate and burns you, that spark, that is the driving force to make anything. I've never gotten the spark that I have now about making this particular comic than I do now. Because all my sparks just fade away once I make the project or I finish the project and it's done. This is different. This is about the spark that ignites more sparks. This is the spark that keeps on going until that spark creates a multitude of fireworks to the point where it creates more fireworks and more fireworks and more fireworks until it becomes a masterpiece. That is my aim. That is my goal. And that is what Supernova Slam is going to be. I'm using drawing manhwa, city life, and other types of books and tutorials and YouTube and courses and classes in order for me to understand this media and understand the art of expression, understand anatomy, understand color and blending from light to shadow, understand how hands look when they're closed or when they're about to punch someone, the expression of an impact, the expression of that dramatic moment that you can see and feel when you see it. Those things are so important, from the landscapes that create those rich environments that you see the landscape and you just can't look away because it looks amazing. From the airplane flying over my head and you hear the noise, but you also see the sound effects. So you see the sound effects, you see the jet plane flying, you hear the plane, and it's not even moving at all. It's in the page. The page is still, but for some reason, the image is moving you. It's moving in front of you, even though it's a still image frame. It's there. And that is the potential you need when you create amazing art. The thing is, You don't need to be the most professional artist to make your own story. And that has always been my problem, is trying to find that motivation. Oh, I'm not good at drawing. Oh, I'm horrible at drawing. No, you just got to be good enough. You got to be good enough to draw whatever it is in your mind that you can create. Practice is perfect, but perfect is skill, and skill becomes technique, and you combine all those to create amazing things for you. Whatever it is, it could be anything. If you want to learn how to draw martinis with the umbrella on there, you're going to draw an amazing martini umbrella thing, whatever. But it might not look the best, but guess what? You did it. You drew something. Even if it might not look the best, draw it the next time. Draw it 5 more times. Draw it 10 more times until it looks good, right? Or if you're tired of drawing that martini drink, draw something else. Draw a wine glass or something, and then go from there, right? Why just stay stuck with one thing? Learn from multiple things and get good at those things so that you can push forward in your artistic pursuits. My thing has always been, oh, there's a blank page. I don't know what to draw. Hey, I'm going to draw this. Oh, it doesn't look good. Trash. Oh, I'm going to write this story. Oh, I don't know about the story. The story doesn't make sense. Trash, right? No, you got to be able to learn how to write, learn how those skills of creating those words, those dynamic words of movement, those different words of action, the different words of scenic environment, the different words of how someone looks, the expressions, how they talk, how they conversate, right? It's not just about writing this huge, long essay. It's about how to create every single little detail of your story. From the people in the background drinking coffee and looking at you because you're talking about, hey, I think someone murdered, I don't know, Tiffany or something, and Tiffany was the best friend of this person over here, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, what happened? What happened to Tiffany, right? It's just an expression. It's just something that happened, and people are gossiping and people are overhearing, and you can see that people are listening to this conversation, and all of a sudden you see the person hunch over and grab the person by the throat and go, keep it down. People are watching and hearing us, right? And why is she saying that? Because you can see that there's 2 people drinking cups of coffee in the background, hearing what they're talking about, and this guy's just blurting it out like this happened. No, right? Just an expression, and that's the thing. So much dynamic range happens when you have so much thought, so much articulation in the story, the details. And they're saying the devil is in the details. And in the story, that is what's important. You don't have to create the most hyper-realistic thing. You can create something that makes sense for that person or that story that's happening at that moment, and people will see it. People will understand. Why is it that people love those fluffy, chibi characters, and then all of a sudden those chibi characters are doing an amazing surviving something? They're surviving this catastrophic zombie plague, right? Why is that so impactful? Even though it's just some chibi characters and the zombies are going after them, it's impactful because of the zombies, the expressions of the chibi faces, all that stuff. And so, as I wrap up this video, I just want to say one thing that's going to push me into making my very own manhwa webcomic. Supernova Slam is a passion project that is something so deep in here that it's going to happen. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to draw it. I'm going to write it. I'm going to produce it. I'm going to develop it. I'm going to do whatever it takes to create it and present it in front of all of you. But I'm going to do it for me. I'm going to do it for you struggling out there. I'm going to do it for those that watch my videos and say, I can't wait for this webcomic to come out. I'm going to do it for those that are liking, subscribing, and commenting. Even if it's 2 people, even if it's 5, those 5 people, I'm doing it for you. That one person, I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it for you, because at the end of the day, when you get to episode, I don't know, 900, and you have read so many episodes and you understand the creation of it, because you see my videos, my documenting videos of the process by process by process by process of drawing every little thing, writing everything, and putting everything in front of you, so you get to see the experience, you get to see the sweat, the blood, everything all progressed on the documentations of me making this. You can see, dude, this guy busted his ass off to make this webcomic. Go check episode 1 podcast. Go check episode 3 podcast. Yeah, maybe he didn't draw amazing art, but he talked and he said what he said. And now we're at, I don't know, podcast episode 1000 something. And look at his art now. Look at what he does, right? Look at this guy's so inspiring. You inspire me. It's not the other way around. You inspire me. And I hope that my inspirations can help you get out of this fear of the blank page, so you can go out and make amazing art yourself. Because I believe in you, because you believe in me. And together we're going to create an amazing community of artists that all believe in each other. And when we all together unite to make some artistic journeys together, we're going to create amazing masterpieces together. I'm Joey the JAG. Thank you all for watching this video. I appreciate all of you. Can't wait for Supernova Slam. This is just a small little sneak peek of Supernova Slam. And there's going to be much more videos to come. I'll see you all in the next video. See you all. Bye-bye.
Stay bold, keep drawing, and defeat the blank page. See you in the next panel.